Hello everyone and welcome to another history video. So today we're going to be taking a look at Rakdos burn deck in Historic. I want to try out this new enchantment that we got in Wilds of Eldraine, and that is called Hopeless Nightmare in this deck. And this card is pretty cool. It's an enchantment, which means it's a permanent, which also means if it does end up in your graveyard, which you could do, you can replay it again, and every time you play this card, opponent has to discard a card. And they also take 2 damage, which is fantastic for a burn deck. And one other thing to mention is that Kumano Faces Kakazan is unnerfed in Historic now. So previously, due to Alchemy Mono Red being way too powerful, Kumano Faces Kakazan was actually nerfed so that when it flips, it didn't have haste before, but now it's back. It has haste now, so it should be good. So having said that, we're going to be jumping into some Historic best of 3 to show you guys how that deck does. So let's hop on over. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Let's try this. This is mono green. Mono green, I believe. Do I get rid of the Delighted Halfling? Three, 6, 9. We're kind of far off, actually, because we drew 3 lands. Sure. They might be stuck on land, so... Nice. We made the right call. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, that's not what I'm talking about. That sucks. Okay, there's 6. We got rid of 2 lands off the top, so hopefully we draw something nice. Nice and juicy. Yikes. Yikes. Ooh, that's really bad. Ooh, that's really bad. Now we have to chump. Six lands off the top. Top 13.
Something truly spectacular. I love to make
That is definitely not what we want to see. Ooh, another land. Okay. That's unfortunate. 7 lands on top 14. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not what we want to see. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. Even a breeze could have killed him. So that's really unfortunate. What should I get rid of? Maybe it's supposed to be... Unironically, I think it's actually Kumano. Yeah. Because it's a card that we're not going to be able to, like, push with damage. Like, it's just going to get blocked. Utopia Sprawl. Guess we're gonna flash in some Orcish Bowmaster here. Another Utopia Sprawl. No Kioras though. This Polukranos is kind of a threat, actually. Because it's gonna transform, right? Yeah, I mean, that really sucks. But it is what it is. Nice. So... I mean, I can just attack freely. I think this attack is free. Opponent's at 8. They have to block the lurrus. They take 2. And then 3. And then they're dead, right? 2, 5, 8. Do we care about this card? I mean, it's really good. like when we killed Polukranos, we needed that 2 extra damage, but it went to waste because it didn't hit face. So I feel like it's still good. Just not sure about Roiling Vortex. Maybe Go for the Throat is a bit better. Just because like it doesn't like cleanly kill anything other than that 1 mana card. Funny thing is, like, if we drew anything, we could have even won the first game. It's a lot of damage, but no permanence. I think this is a lot better. Yeah, this works out. Next turn we got both of these going.
Dive right into battle. One drop rips and grows.
I don't think I care about Kiora as much. Actually, I mean, we can kill it. This is 6 damage though. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that's so much damage I'm missing out. If I skewer the Kiora and then kill it, it's so much damage I'm missing. But if I don't kill it... I think we have to kill it. I'm gonna save these for later prowess use.
Your belly flopped.
Because they missed out on land. Oh, they found it. That's good. That is good. Okay. They have to block this. Yeah, I think I would have been worse off if the Kiora lived. They drew a land. They would have so much mana. Two, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So if they transform, they lose 2 life. They go to 5. But they heal back up to 11. But I'm hitting them for 4 here. So they're still at 7. Three, 4, 5. 2, 4. This is 4 damage. 6, 7, 8. I hit for 8. I drew monsters here anyways. What a game. What a frickin' game, man. Funny thing is, they lost all the devotion because they transformed as well, so... Rakdos is looking pretty bad at the moment. So we don't block here. They go to 11. Only has 5 mana.
Until you have lived as a statue, do not. I am not frightened.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So their opponent is officially not dead. Two, 4. So they block the lurrus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, we got him. Nice. Because if we actually didn't draw gold for the throw, I mean, if we just drew anything like any other burn spell, we would have won there, but this would have gained them 3 life, right? I mean, if this was any removal spell, then if you use the removal spell on the Haywire Might, is that they would have gained 3 life, so that's something that you don't want to do. That is a lot of bump in the night. Yeah, that is a lot of bump in the night. Oh no, we're playing against goblins? I could skewer the critic, But I think I should just save it. No way. I'm getting cheesed. Okay, opponent messed up. That does not work that way, my friend. You can only cast one more spell this turn. Wait, does that actually work? Yeah, no. It doesn't work because you cast the second Iron Crag then. Yeah, okay. Okay, opponent. That's not how it works. We're gonna take out some skewers. Then go with something like this, I think. Man, the spectacles in this game, in this deck is so easy to proc. It's actually insane. They kept the cards. Just, draw into it, I guess. Draw into a creature. Frickin' Muxus, man. Frickin' Muxus. Wow. Well, that's really, really concerning. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, that sucked. Hello, deck? Where is anything? Well, I got Bump at the Night, but it might be a little bit too late. I'm about to take million damage. Yeah, probably bad keep on my part. Shouldn't have kept this hand. So how do we win? I don't know, like a light up the stage chain. Block 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we're just dead on board. They can animate the den. Okay, well, since we're going first this time, let's change up the plan and then mulligan into some creatures. Like that. I should actually play the Blood Crypt first, because I might need to go Bump in the Night and Hopeless Nightmare. Orcish Bowmaster does change up a thing. I could do a lot of damage here, but I think having creatures on board in the 9 turn 2 is probably a lot better. Okay, Snoop is a bit annoying. I think we just Static Discharge. Yeah, I think we just Static Discharge. Opponent goes to 10. Matron. Block 3, 4, 5. If I leave one back, 6, 7, they still have to block one. I just want to make sure I don't really die to the Muxus. Man, they have it again. So if we attacked with Orcish Bowmaster, we would have died. We would have died. Nice. Oh, thank God we drew something. Thank God. Also, I made a mistake here. So, one mistake I made here was that I didn't put an upkeep stop, even though I had a play with fire in the exile. So before I drew a card, I should have played with fire, and then I scryed into a burn spell. Like, look, we had a static discharge here, right? So even if play with fire, we didn't draw play with fire, we would draw static discharge. So that's something I have to work on. Ooh. This is sacrifice. They're actually just straight up playing Cauldron Familiar sacrifice deck with Witch's Oven, I think. Rakdos sacrifice was Cauldron Familiar. Wow, playing Bitter Blossom. Okay. That could actually be really good for me, by the way. So we actually have a lot of red spells, right? Okay. Scary. Witch's Oven. Can't even block with this card. Like, what? Oh, that's so sad. That's actually so sad. I'm surprised they took out this thing when they had Phyrexian Tower. Okay. Guess I will probably shock one of them and attack first. I do want to light up the stage here, so... That's really annoying, actually. That is actually very annoying. I have to save this to proc the light up the spectacle next turn. Nice. Probably just, what happens if I attack here? If I attack, they block with the Cursebound Witch and sacrifice. Cauldron Familiar. If I don't attack, they can just loop the cat anyways. I have so much damage in hand. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But they're gaining 3 here. No, they're gaining 2 because of Bitter Blossom. And I have another light up the stage. Okay, so they decided not to eat the token, which is a bit strange. Because they're almost... I mean, I guess they don't see my hand, so... So opponent goes to 5. At most, they're like at 8 at the moment. They're at 8. We might have to ditch the Skewer the Critic. They're letting me draw a card. Interesting. They let me draw a card. They have to block with these two. So they're going to get rid of this. Discard a card at random. Actually, very, very rude, isn't it? Block, block. I'm going to direct the play with fire there. Maybe I should have played the Monastery Swips here. Okay, so they did that. Okiba? That's actually not bad. Should I actually just keep that? So Skewer, Light Up. Am I just playing... Okay, so I'm gonna keep that. Doesn't matter which one I lose here. I think there were like way too many lines I could have taken, but I'm not sure like which one was right. I'm not sure if it was actually right to cast a Skewer there instead of the Okiba. I'm actually surprised they decided to do it now. They have to block because they don't know what this is. Yeah, maybe I messed up. I messed up this game, I think. I should have played the Skewer the Critic and discarded the Monastery Sphere. Tough game. Tough game. So we need to draw like a non-land next turn. Skewer, Static Discharge. Play with fire. Bump in the night. Does that do it? I mean, they're gonna block one for sure here. I think I'm dead, no matter what. If I flash in Orcish Bowmaster, all they're going to do is they're going to bring back Cauldron Familiar to gain 1 life. Oh, they have another Orcish Bowmaster. So I lose no matter what here. Yeah, I lose no matter what. Yeah, I think that one turn where we discarded to skewer the critic randomly lost us this game. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah. Better not reveal Orcish Bowmaster. Probably rolling Vortex and Searing. Actually, Molten Impact's gonna be really good. Hooligans come in just because they play Witch's Oven. I think Hopeless Nightmare is actually not that good, just because they can just discard the Cauldron Familiar, right? So this is kind of interesting. Because we have a red mana here, I think we're actually supposed to go Okiba first. So we can go Monastery and then Hopeless Nightmare next turn. Yeah, this makes sense. Actually, we got 2 of them. This actually works out. And this way we don't have to kill the Cursebound Witch here, which is nice. Looks like a Fatal Push or Orcish Bowmaster. Seems to be exactly that. I'm not sure if I should actually... I mean, if they play Cursebound Witch, I feel like they play Deadly Dispute. I mean, no matter what, there's no winning here. I should, I guess, probably kill... How much do we care about Orcish Bowmaster? I guess we kind of do. For future attacks. Another Cursebound Witch. Okay, that actually works out perfectly. I think I could have Orcish Bowmaster before combat, but I feel like this way they would likely block more, you know? Really. Mayhem Devil. When that creature dies this turn, so that's an important keyword. Okay, so they play Mayhem Devil as well. Molten Impact is good against Mayhem Devil. Skewer the Critic as well. Guess that's about it. How do we cleanly answer Mayhem Devil? I think we need Static Discharge, right? I think Rolling Vortex is not very good, actually. Like, at most, like, they gain one at a time, right? With the Witch's Oven. Maybe Skewer can go in, and instead Static Discharge stays. That makes sense, right? I'm not sure if we can, like, reliably deal 1 damage every single turn. Man, that first game, we should have won. I messed up. I really messed up there. Okay, that sucks, actually. We have Colligan's command, but nothing else. I shouldn't have played the land. It's also my bad. Brotherhood's End. Okay, so we lost Searing Blood, which sucks. Well, I guess this is a free attack. Darn, nothing's working out. Nothing's working out this game. The early Witch's Oven makes the Molten Impact really bad. Maybe we'll draw Kuluggin's Command. And the early Brotherhood's End as well. Pretty bad as well. Well, at least they are using it on their turn, which is great. Which is great. What? That cannot be right. I'm gonna hold on to this Bump in the Night for like future triggers for Spectacle or like a Swift Sphere. Ooh, that's actually kind of huge. It's actually pretty huge. They do have like infinite life though, which is not good. Okay, maybe I should have brought the Roiling Vortex. I feel like it wouldn't have helped though. Yeah, I don't think it would have helped. I can't believe they were playing this. Yeah, I can't believe they're actually playing that. It's kind of shocking, actually. Yeah, it's a bit shocking. Yeah, this is a sideboard card that we should probably get rid of in this kind of matchup. I don't like this attack because I get to just attack with lurrus for free. I don't really think that makes sense. So I'm gonna hold on to these for next turn with the Monastery Swift Spheres. Okay. Huh. This transforming also doesn't help. So if I attack with everything, they go to 12. I'm attacking with this for sure. If they block this, 7, 9. This thing transforms back, right? Nightbound? Oh, it does transform back. Okay, I didn't know that. My first time playing against this card, so I don't know what to expect, you know? Really don't know what to expect. Another Orcish Bowmaster. This is tough. I'm not gonna lie. This game has been so freaking tough. Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, I think I'm supposed to double Orcish Bowmaster here. Okay, nice. Wow. They really decided to do that instead of... So they denied the lifelink for me. Interesting. So that's what happens if I play like that. So I'm gonna turn it back to daytime. Again, we're gonna turn it back to daytime. And we're gonna scry again next turn. We're gonna put an upkeep stop here. No way. No way. Hold up. I think we still win. Oh man. What a game. So the only reason we won that game was because, okay, I made some mistakes in game 1, but opponent made a crucial mistake at the end, playing a fatal push on our Kumano here. Because they wanted to protect the 4-mana the lifelinker, but they forgot that lurrus is gaining life and they're not gaining life that turn anymore. So I think that was a turning point. This was such an awesome game. I hope opponent also enjoyed it. Alright, so we played the 4 games. We went 4-0. Kind of surprised actually. A lot of the games were kind of also shaky. So previously, Kumano was actually nerfed in Historic. I don't know if you guys actually realize this because not a lot of people actually played Kumano Faces Kakasan just because there weren't too many aggro decks in Historic that was viable. So what happened with this card was that when this transformed into Etching Up Kumano, it lost haste because of the nerf. But as soon as the alchemy rotated, they took back the nerf. So this now currently has haste again, which is really nice. So in this deck, we're playing Kumanos and Okiba Boss as our 1-drops. I know the Kumano doesn't really get the +1 effect in this deck too much, just because the only creature that we have are Monastery Swipseers and Orcish Bowmasters, but I think that's fine. I think this card is pretty nice even if you skip the turn 2. So Kumano in this deck is kind of whatever. It's alright, it's pretty good when it works, especially if you can actually benefit off of exiling cards by hitting it. It's pretty good. Other than that, obviously the Swipseer is really good. Bump in the Night, fantastic card, 1-mana deal 3. So this is the new card that we're playing in this deck, right? Hopeless Nightmare, 1-mana enchantment, discard a card, and they lose 2 life. We did actually see a little bit where it was really powerful with lurrus at the end. We would play the Hopeless Nightmare, they lose 2 life, and then we pay for 3 and then sacrifice this card, end up in your graveyard, and then you play it back, Hopeless Nightmare. We saw a little bit of potential there, and against like Mono Green Devotion, for instance, it's actually really good because they tend to mulligan a lot. So I don't think it's a bad card at all, especially with lurrus. So the cards that would actually fit well with the Hopeless Nightmare would be something like cards that use bargain effects, but I don't really see any cards that are very fitting for this deck that have bargain. So that's kind of unfortunate. As for the sideboard, we have 2 Go for the Throat versus Mono Green versus Shoulder matchups, and Molten Impacts if opponent's playing a lot of 1 or 2 toughness creatures. Searing Blood was incredibly difficult to sideboard in because whenever I need to do it, I didn't know what to cut. But I feel like against a small creature decks, this should be pretty good. And I think you're supposed to sideboard out some Kumano Faces Kakasan for Searing Blood, just because Kumano probably deals about the same amount of damage, deal 3 damage, but Searing Blood also kills something in the process. And we have 4 copies of Rolling Vortex. So this is actually for the One Ring matchup, especially if they play Sheoldred. So basically what you do is you just go fast as possible and then deploy Rolling Vortex. The problem is if opponent has a removal spell every single turn, that's when it gets a little bit dicey because they're dealing more damage than you are, because Rolling Vortex is going to hit you, but the Sheoldred is also dealing 2 damage to you. That's why like Orcish Bowmaster is so good, right? You have 2 copies of Chumpers. So like if Sheoldred is attacking every single turn, then you have to chump. And Unchained Berserker, this is probably the card that's kind of iffy. Not a lot of people play white creature decks, so this probably can be something else. But I mean, if stars align and you play against the white creature deck, then this is going to be really good, right? And 2 copies of Kolaghan's Command. Very good with lurrus. You can get back lurrus. Very good against Cat Oven, apparently, in that last matchup where we got to kill the Mayhem Devil plus their Oven. So Unchained Berserker, probably the card to go. Probably need something else. maybe we don't even need this. Maybe we just play 4 copies of Molten Impact instead in place of Static Discharge, where we have to play against a creature deck, right? Like, that seems pretty good. So yeah, something like that. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far, and if you did, as always, leave a like, comment below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.